So TV. I don't know if anybody's here personally yet, but for the future views, hello. Sorry, it caught me off guard. This is the first time that I stream horizontally, horizontally, yes, on YouTube. Well, I wanted to start off cool by saying, hey, and welcome back to Somatic Therapy Part 2. I will read to you. Make sure you stay hydrated. My gun is stuck. Whoa, what happened to it? What is this? It used to spin. Oh. Alright. Hello. Let's get started. Oh. I forgot to put on aloe on my face. 1 second. So, very recently, I received a lot of new subs, and I just want to say welcome, guys. Welcome to my page. You guys found me through a video about a perfume, and truth is, I work for TikTok doing ads. And that's what that was about. I decided to start posting them on here too, because why not put you guys onto the stuff I actually like? Because I try a lot of stuff, and some things break faster than others. So I'm obviously not gonna advertise that on here. But anywho, I want to pick up where we left off. I literally talked to my therapist today, and she was like, Itza, don't you think you're trying to do so many things at once? Shouldn't you narrow down what you're focusing on? And I know she's right. I mean, not just because she's like qualified to be right, but I've been known that for a minute now, because I've been exhausted. Okay, my day starts at 6:30 a.m. It's at 3 a.m. I want to say 9 p.m. because that's the goal, but no. So I haven't been sleeping that well because I just want to do so many things. Like, reading this book with you guys is just as important to me as it is making comedy content for you guys, as it is telling you guys about the stuff I'm getting from TikTok Shop for free, or the times that I spent $500 on a Sephora haul. And it's just as important as my travel vlogs, because I love traveling and I want to share my adventures with you guys, and I want to inspire you guys to get out there and travel, because it's possible and you can do it on a budget. I haven't done any of my how I travel on a budget videos yet, but these are all things that I want to share with you guys. And you know, editing for YouTube does take a lot of work. And on top of that, I have another YouTube with my music career, and I owe that YouTube a music video like a month and a half ago, and more music. And I also want to practice my guitar daily, but I also work out 5 to 6 times a week. And then there's TikTok Shop and my email that I haven't opened in 2 weeks. It's a lot, guys. And then I have to post on Instagram, like, and I want to read every day and journal and meditate. And like, where does one have the time? Especially when one is not getting enough proper sleep. I don't know. For some reason, I'm sorry I'm talking so much, guys. I'm a jabber. But for some reason, I get annoyed sometimes when I go and watch a YouTube video on instructions on something, and they're just talking about their thoughts and hopes and dreams, and taking like 7 minutes to tell me the tip that I'm looking for. I feel like how-to videos shouldn't have that much personality. Yes. Other stuff is fine. Like, obviously, if you guys are watching, it's because you guys care about me. Obviously, the content as well, but you care about me. And that's what I've realized with like salespeople and YouTubers in general. Like, people will watch because they like you, not necessarily what you're doing. Anybody can do what you're doing, unless you're something really infamous or crazy out of pocket, or you're breaking a record. Then anybody can be like, oh, this is interesting to watch, even if I don't know this person. Or like a meme, something funny, you know. I don't know, I get anxious when I go live on YouTube, even though nobody's watching right now as I'm speaking. I get anxious. I just feel like YouTube is so much more serious, and I want everything to be perfect. And it's like, I don't know. And the thing is, like, the last live I did my makeup. This time I just have a lip mask on. I did not do my makeup. I don't have lotion on my face. I have the other thing I put in the video. I'm like technically off the wake up, even though I woke up at 7 today. I had a therapist appointment. But like, pimples out, no filter. And you know what? My skin is glistening. Apart from the specific pimples, my skin is doing good. So if you guys want to know how I got my skin this good, in my last YouTube video, I talk about the skincare, the Korean skincare that I've been using. Mwah. I don't know why I broke out. Like, I gotta figure it out. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. What do these 4 mean? Is it a constellation? If anybody's here, comment and say hello. It would mean a lot. But anyways, without further ado, where did I even finish reading? I don't remember. I should really write down where I left off. You know what? I'm gonna keep reading where I think I left off. So, for those of you guys who don't know who somatic therapy is, you can find the description in the description. So, I'm gonna start reading. Additional techniques utilized in this workbook: heart rate variability biofeedback, HRVB, a powerful somatic tool. Okay, fine, I'll explain to the one person here what somatic is. Somatic therapy is a way to heal your trauma without traumatizing you in the process, because it is known factually that when you're healing a trauma, you feel the pain twice as bad as when the trauma even began. Like, getting rid of that, like, energy through moving it from the insides of your body, wherever you bury that trauma deep inside your core, to get out, it fights. The body fights, the brain fights, everything fights because it's used to it. And it feels like if it loses the trauma, it's losing a part of itself and it's actually dying. That's what it feels to get rid of a trauma. Especially one that happened in your childhood before you were 7 years old. So, we have another technique to learn about today. Heart rate variability biofeedback. What is that? I have no idea. Let's find out. In the ever-evolving landscape of somatic therapy, it is essential to incorporate tools and techniques that resonate with a wide range of individuals. While practices like mindfulness, body scans, and embodied movement have proven invaluable for many, some may find it challenging to gauge their progress or stay motivated without a more tangible, measurable approach. This is where heart rate variability biofeedback comes in a powerful, sorry, I'm a little dyslexic, come in as a powerful addition to the somatic therapy toolkit. And I also read so fast, I get ahead of myself. Just as fast as I talk, that's how fast. Just getting the lights closer to me, closer to me. Oh, I definitely look prettier with good lighting. Okay. I'm happy we're reading this together. I feel like I've become such a chill person. Crazy. Okay, what is heart rate variability biofeedback? HRVB is a cutting-edge technique that involves monitoring and training the body's natural heart rate variability. The full the fluctuation in the time intervals between consecutive heartbeats by using specialized biofeedback devices. Individuals can learn to consciously regulate their heart rate variability, which is closely linked to the autonomic nervous system and overall well-being. Humans can control their heart rate? That's insane. Let's find out how. I feel like if I can control my heart rate, I can control my emotions. When we experience stress, anxiety, or trauma, our autonomic nervous system can become dysregulated, leading to a host of physical and emotional symptoms. HRVV helps to restore balance by teaching individuals to activate their parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the rest and digest response. Through guided breathing exercises and real-time feedback, HRVB enables users to optimize their HRV and cultivate a greater sense of calm, resilience, and self-regulation. Interesting. So we can be more calm and resilient and learn how to self-regulate by controlling our heartbeat. Is there a machine that we need for this? Let's find out. The benefits of HRVV. Oh, by the way, the person who just got here, HRVV is heart rate variability biofeedback. Research has shown that regular practice of HRVB can lead to a wide range of benefits, including reduced stress and anxiety by training the body to respond more adaptively to stress. HRVB can help alleviate symptoms of anxiety, panic, and chronic stress. Oh my god, I need this. Oh. Ooh, I got goosebumps. Improved emotional regulation. Need that too. Heart rate variability biofeedback has been shown to enhance emotional self-regulation, enabling individuals to better manage intense feelings and impulses. Something literally our entire population needs. Like I was literally talking to my therapist about this today, because I got BPD. If you don't know what that is, it's borderline personality disorder. But she says I'm very wise and intelligent, and I have a lot of control over my life, even though I'm not on meds for it. And she teaches me ways to deal with it. And I was saying how like I struggle to control my emotions. Like even in my head, I know that this person did me dirty. It has nothing to do with me, but my emotions are like, take it personal, take it personal. And literally, it's not just me because I got BPD. It's literally the entire planet. 95% of people. I pulled that number out of my ass, but she said something around those that range. But you know what I'm saying? Like most people don't have control over their emotions, and being emotional, whether you're a man or a woman, is gonna be the downfall of a lot of relationships, business, personal. I'm telling you. Wow. I love this book more and more, and I'm only on page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only on page 6. Well, 16, but 6 of reading. Okay. Excuse me. Another benefit Wait, I was trying to see if you guys could type. Chat viewing options, top chat, live chat. Yeah, I want live chat. Okay. Okay. Increased resilience. Who doesn't like to be resilient in a world that's so fucked up? Shit is only gonna get worse from here. I mean, in the world, but it doesn't have to be like that in your life. You know? Yes, more challenges may come, but if you're stronger, they'll affect you less. By straining the body's natural stress response system, heart rate variability biofeedback can help build resilience in the face of adversity and challenge. Number 4, enhance cognitive function. Hell yeah, who doesn't want that? Studies have found that HRVB can improve attention, memory, and overall cognitive performance. Zzz. 5, better sleep quality. Oh, thank God, bro. I've been insomnia for too long, ever since I stopped smoking, like 8 days ago. And like the dreams have been insane. By promoting relaxation and reducing hyperarousal, HRVB can help improve sleep quality and alleviate symptoms of insomnia. Ah, thank you. And number 6, reduce symptoms of PTSD. Yay! Who doesn't want that? I know I want to get rid of them bitches. HRVV has shown promise as a complementary treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder, helping to regulate the nervous system and process traumatic memories. Okay, so how do we do this thing? It sounds great. Sounds great, but how do we do it? A clear and structured approach. Spoke too soon. One of the key advantages of HRVB is its clear and structured approach. Okay? Unlike some other somatic practices which can feel abstract or difficult to measure. I get it. HRVB provides a concrete, data-driven framework for tracking process and reinforcing positive change. Because a lot of times we do change, we do evolve, and we don't even notice it until our therapist tells us, girl, look at how far you've come. Hug yourself, clap a little, congratulate yourself. Through the use of biofeedback devices, individuals also, these are devices that you can track your heart rate and monitor and control your heart rate. Wait a minute. Isn't that what they read during the lying detector test? Your heart rate? To see if you're lying? We're gonna get one of these apparatos. To the individuals can see their HRV in real time with clear visual displays and audio cues guiding them towards optimal breathing patterns and physiological states. This immediate feedback loop can be incredibly motivating as users can directly observe the impact of their practice on their nervous system and overall well-being. Nice. Moreover, HRVB allows for quantifiable progress tracking over time. By regularly monitoring HRV metrics such as coherence, amplitude, and frequency, individuals can objectively assess their improvement and identify areas for further growth. This can be particularly appealing for those who thrive on structure, accountability, and measurable results. I feel like I used to be like this, but now I'm more chill about it. Like I'm like, you know what, baby steps. I'm gonna heal, baby steps. Compassion, rest. And that's why I like somatic therapy. But if you want to have more control over your healing, heart rate variability biofeedback is a thing for you. You can see in real time how your heart rate is doing based on just let's say you take a breathing exercise and you have this device next to you and it's telling you, wow, look at how calm your nervous system is. Wow, look at the coherence in your body. It's all coming together. Look at the amplitude of chill cells, if that's one thing, instead of stress cells. And the frequency, like everything is frequency, we're all energy. You're either in a high frequency and you're vibing, or you're in low frequency and you're in hell. So with these devices, you can actually see what frequency you're on, and then back it up, breathe. That's nice. Incorporating HRVB into somatic therapy. While HRVB is a powerful tool in its own right, it is most effective when integrated into a comprehensive somatic therapy approach. By combining HRVB with other embodied practice like mindfulness, movement, and self-inquiry like journaling, individuals can cultivate a deeper, more holistic sense of mind-body connection and self-regulation. So just because you like structure doesn't mean that that's the only thing you will go for to heal. You also need to move. And by movement, I don't necessarily mean go to the gym. I don't necessarily mean take a samba class. There's this mindful movement, and it's different for each person. Where you allow yourself, you give yourself the space to move how you feel your body wants to move. Even if you feel like you look weird, and if you don't want to do it in front of people, don't do it in front of people. Do it in your room. Move. Just let your body take you, and your body will move how it wants to. For example, one might begin a session with a brief HRVB exercise to regulate the nervous system and establish a sense of grounding and presence. From there, they could move into a mindful body scan using the heightened awareness and coherence cultivated through the HRVB to more deeply attune to the subtle sensations and feelings. Finally, they might engage in a somatic movement practice, allowing the body's innate wisdom to guide them towards greater integration and embodiment. By weaving HRVB into the fabric of somatic therapy, we can offer individuals a powerful personalized toolkit for navigating the ups and downs of life with greater ease, resilience, and self mastery. Whether used as a standalone practice or as a part of a more comprehensive approach, HRVB has the potential to profoundly transform the way we relate to ourselves, our bodies, and the world around us. A note on heart rate variability, biofeedback, and accessibility. While the practice of HRVB has traditionally relied on specialized clinical equipment, it's important to note that this powerful technique can also be made accessible to a wider range of individuals through the use of more readily available devices. I'm listening. In recent years, the proliferation of wearable technology has made it easier than ever to monitor and track heart rate variability in real time. Devices such as the Apple Watch, yeah, I can see the thoughts forming, can't you? I'm gonna buy an Apple Watch. Oh my goodness. I'm just writing a note. Okay, I'm asking ChatGPT if there's any Black Friday deals on Apple Watches. Because I've always was like, what do I need an Apple Watch for? To track my steps? I run a mile like almost every day. That's as much as I'll do, you know? But nah. And like I have a MacBook, an iPad, two iPhones. What do you call those things? AirPods. And I don't have, do you know of any Black Friday deals on Apple Watches? Here are some of the best Black Friday deals currently available on Apple Watches. Apple Watch Series 9 saves $70 at Best Buy on the 45mm GPS model, now priced at $359. $359? Okay, what are the difference between this series? Oh, why did this die? Oh no. I'll look into it later. Sorry, I got distracted. My light died. Okay, such as the Apple Watch, Fitbit, and other sports activity trackers that measure pulse can provide a convenient and affordable way to engage in HRVP practice without the need for expensive or hard to obtain clinical equipment. I don't know why this died on me like that. Why would you do this to me? These consumer-grade devices typically use photoplethysmography, PPG sensors to measure changes in blood volume and calculate HRV based on the intervals between heartbeats. While they may not offer the same level of precision as professional grade ECG monitors, they can still provide valuable feedback and support for individuals looking to regulate their nervous system and cultivate greater resilience and well being. Moreover, many of these devices come with companion apps that offer guided breathing exercises, real time HRV monitoring, and other features designed to support HRVB practice. By syncing, you've convinced me. I'm gonna buy myself an Apple Watch and a webcam and a hard drive. I need things. Wait. By syncing the device with the app, individuals can access a wealth of data and insights into this physiological state and track their progress over time. It's worth noting that while these consumer-grade devices can be a valuable tool for HRVB practice, they should not be seen as a substitute for professional medical advice or treatment. Suppose you have a pre-existing health condition or are experiencing significant symptoms of stress, anxiety, or trauma. In that case, it's important to consult with a qualified healthcare provider before starting any self-care practice, any new self-care practice. That being said, the increasing accessibility of HRV monitoring technology is an exciting development for the field of somatic therapy, and one that holds great promise for empowering individuals to take a more active role in their healing and growth. By leveraging the power of these readily available devices, we can help make the benefits of HRVB practice more widely available and support more people in cultivating greater self-awareness, self-regulation, and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Let me just tell ChatGPT one more thing. I am looking for the best one that can aid me in. I'm shopping in real time. Normally I shop on my videos only. HRV monitoring. As you may or may not know, I am in my healing journey and want to insert heart rate variability biofeedback into it. Okay, let's see what it says. Oh my God. There's Apple Watches that go for as much as $679. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go for Apple Watch CE 2. Alternative, the Apple Watch Series 9 also supports HRV tracking at a lower price, while it lacks the ultra's rugged build. It offers the same health features, including HRV, sleep tracking, and temperature sensing. Okay then, I'm gonna buy the one that's $359. Still feels like a lot. Like, I was trying to go for the one that's $249. It's a watch. What are we talking about? What do you guys think? I'll go into it later. Okay, so now that we know that we can access heart rate variability biofeedback with an Apple Watch, we're gonna be buying an Apple Watch. This paper provides a systematic review of the use of heart rate variability biofeedback as a treatment for conditions like depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and anxiety disorders. There's oh, it's mirrored. Okay, I posted on my Instagram story because I'm eligible to post pictures on here, but it takes a week to upgrade. So if you guys wanna find the link to that, I'll be posting it on my Instagram story later today. All right, the scale of body connection, SBC, a framework for deepening embodiment. In addition to the powerful tools of HRVB, this workbook also introduces the scale of body connection. Oh, we're still in the introduction part of the video. So they're gonna teach us how to do things better in 3 pages. I hate that this book is all gray, but it's such useful information, and the way they write it is amazing. It doesn't feel like they're talking to you like you're dumb, repeating everything over and over, trying to sound smart. In addition to the power as a structured approach to guide the journey of embodiment, the SBC provides a framework for understanding and cultivating progressively deeper levels of mind-body integration, moving beyond superficial body awareness into the realms of profound somatic transformation. The scale of body connection can be understood as a continuum of embodied experience with 4 distinct levels. Number 1, body awareness. This foundational level involves the basic noticing and tracking of physical sensations, functions, and experiences in the body. Most people operate at this level of awareness much of the time, attuned to the surface level signals and cues of the physical being. Example, I'm hungry, I need to poop, I need to pee, I'm tired, my back hurts, that light bothers me, etc. Number 2, embodied presence. At this level, individuals begin to fully inhabit the lived experience of their physicality, cultivating a deep, sustained presence within the body. This involves a shift from merely observing the body to actively engaging and abiding within the felt sense of embodiment. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is when you work out, when you're using your body for something. Because, like, if I'm typing, I'm more aware of what I'm doing than of the fact that my fingers are moving to type, right? But when I'm working out, I'm like, okay, my body's doing this, I'm feeling a little tired, I'm feeling a little sore. You're aware of the body. Number 3, psychosomatic processing. Here, the mind-body connection becomes a focal point of exploration and integration. Individuals actively work with the interplay between their thoughts, emotions, and somatic experiences, using the body as a gateway to access and process deeper psychological and emotional material. I feel like this is when you meditate. There's this meditation, and I have on a playlist that's like public to you all. I haven't been sleeping well for the past 8 days. Don't mind me. Excuse me. What was I saying? Oh, so this therapy, what am I talking about? This meditation video that I could link below in the description. It's my favorite because it makes you aware of your body, what is talking to you. So your mind is listening and accessing the body through a mind perspective, point of view. And then you start not only being aware of things inside your body, what's moving, what's sore, what needs to move, whatever, what is stagnant, you can feel it. When I've done this meditation, sometimes I've cried. It's intense. But it doesn't have to be with somatic therapy. So keep listening. And number 4, embodied transformation. At the deepest level of the SBC, scale of body connection, individuals tap into the transformative potential of fully integrated embodiment. This involves catalyzing profound, multidimensional shifts in one's way of being, perceiving, and relating to self, others, and the world. The body becomes a vehicle for spiritual growth, healing, and awakening. Are we stepping into astral projection right now? Because that's what it feels like. As I was reading this description, it reminded me of the times that I've astral projected while being awake, consciously aware. Multidimensional shifts. This is the 4th dimension, which is why we see in 3D. If it was a 3-dimension, we will see in 2D. I'll talk math. When I'm done with this book, I got this other book on numerology and math and science and physics. I'll explain those to you guys in an easy way to swallow and digest and comprehend. No big words, well, maybe a few, but you know. Wow, this is cool. This book just got a lot cooler. Throughout this workbook, you will be guided on a journey along the SBC continuum, with each section building upon the skills and capacities of the previous levels. With each section, oh nice, so we're gonna get stronger and better, like a game. It's gonna be like a video game. The practices and explorations in the early chapters will help to establish a strong foundation of body awareness and embodied presence. At the same time, the later sections will invite you to venture into the depths of psychosomatic processing and embodied transformation. So first, we're gonna get you connected to your body, important in somatic therapy, and then we're gonna get in the psyche through the body. Tan tan tan. What do you know? I'm excited, and you should be too. As you progress along the SBC path, you may find yourself descending into new territories of your being, accessing hidden resources, wisdom, and potential that lie within the somatic realm. This journey of embodiment is not always easy, as it requires a willingness to face and work with the full spectrum of your human experience. The good and the bad, baby. Including challenging sensations, emotions, and memories that may arise. You can't have heaven without hell. You can't have night without day. Sorry, I'm having an ADD moment. What happened to my little cup? What did my brother do to my little cup? No pressure. I mean, it is a video. I'm live right now, but if you're watching this video, you can always skip, and I could always add those little chapters at the bottom of the description, so you guys know when I'm just like, as we say in Puerto Rico, comiendo mierda. Excuse me. I want to finish this part before I go, and I will try my best to come back tomorrow. I'm getting sleepy now and I want to take advantage of that. But before, let's keep reading. There's a scale of body connection, a multi-sample construct validation study. If you guys are interested in these studies, I can publish them on my Instagram story later. So you guys can click a link, or I can also link it below. But let's talk about progressive muscle relaxation. Ah, man. Dude, side note, I was recently in Thailand and she was giving me a massage and she was freaking out over how tight my muscles were. And my friend here in Milwaukee that gives me massages, she was like, I don't know if it was her or the lady in Thailand, but somebody asked me, why are you so sad? Why are you so stressed? And I was like, what do you mean? Muscle tightness is tight because it's holding on some anxiety or some depression or some stressful situation that you have not yet let go of. And you might think that you did in your brain, because half the time your brain blocks that off to survive, to move on, to keep going. Your brain is trying to help you out. But your body cannot be fooled. It will retain until that energy, until you let it go, or till you massage it out, or till you let it go. Progressive muscle relaxation, a foundational somatic practice. Yes, please, I need to relax my muscles to then get them strong and have good posture and feel great about myself. Progressive muscle relaxation is a classic stress reduction technique that has earned its place as a foundational practice in the world of somatic therapy. Developed by American physician Edmund, I've heard that name before, Jacobson in the 1920s, PMR is based. Wait a minute. I thought this was like a new thing. You're telling me that some concepts in this book have been around since 1920s and I have never heard of this before? You're telling me that I've gone to therapy since I was 7 years old and not a single therapist could put me onto something that could actually help me? Actually fix the root cause of the problem instead of giving me some pills? Oh my god, no, wait, no, my mind is exploding right now, guys, because all my life, my mom and my dad, who's no longer in my life, taught me that the government lies to us. Duh. How else will they make money out of us? I also have known that Big Pharma is just a company to make money. They don't give you the medicine that will heal you. They will give you the medicine that will cause other side effects. What do you think every single medicine causes side effects? What kind of true cure would destroy some part of your body while curing another? Because it doesn't fix anything. It just masks the problem long enough for you to believe in it, and then when you go out to the hospital, to the doctor, to the pharmacist, and you say the pills are not working anymore, it's because they never were. Your body just got immune to it, hiding the problem, and the problem showed up back again. That's why I grew up on holistic remedies. But why did I not stop to think that it could be the same business with mental health? They're doing the same thing with mental health. How can a therapist make money off you for years, decades, if they heal you in a couple of years? No, guys, I actually need time to fathom this. And you know what's crazy? Whoa, this just actually made me mad. The therapist that I have now, love her. After I meet with her, I don't even feel like I have to see her for a long time. Because she gave me an assignment. She gave me something to think about. She gave me something to work on that I'm aware of. And she also gave me something to think about and work on without me being aware of it. And when I address it and I come to another stop, I hit her up and she helps me move along. That's what a therapist is supposed to do. A therapist is not supposed to hold your hand forever. And he's also not supposed to tell you exactly what to do. He gotta guide you and help you figure it out so that one day you stop seeing them. That's what a good therapist does. A money-grubbing therapist will buy you nail polish when you're sad. And even I, as a 14-year-old, knew that was doo-doo, baloney, lies. So I'm so glad I found this therapist. She doesn't just speak Spanish, she speaks English as well. So if anybody's interested in my therapist, I will put you guys on. She's in the Dominican Republic, but she communicates through... sorry. She communicates through the Google Meets, so she can meet with anybody all over the world. But wait. Don't overbook her. She specializes in BPD. So if you don't need a therapist that specializes in BPD, there's this other great one that works in the same building as her that I can put you guys on with. Bro, when her business goes up crazy, wait, but then her clients are gonna be mad. But then I also don't want to gatekeep my therapists because they need that money, they need that bread. Oh my God. Like, it's so hard to find a loyal, like, I've noticed, my dentist, Dominican Republic. In the United States, they want to do a root canal. I go to the Dominican Republic, your tooth is healthy. The only reason they want to do a root canal is to charge you all that money. They want to kill a nerve that works just fine. Your tooth is just stained from your fall, but it's not unhealthy. We could take the tooth out and clean it and put it back up so it's the same color as the rest, but that could actually mess up with your nerves. Do you want to do it? I'm like, nah. If my tooth is fine, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I don't care. If I become a sign model, they can have enough time to make a tooth match the rest. Not if, when, please God. Anyways, oh my God, that's so crazy, bro. Oh my goodness. Why did nobody tell me about this technique? The more I learn, the more ignorant I feel like I have been. And the more certain I am that I'm going to finish this book. Shout out to TikTok, for real. Shout out to the company that sent me this for free. I love you. I'm gonna make interesting videos when I finish reading it to teach, well, shorter, because you know people's attention span is not that great. And my audience on TikTok is much bigger than my audience on here. So I just want to help people, bro. Like, where do you find these books? This came to me. Amen. Thank God. Okay. PMR, 1920s. I'm in my 20s. I'm in my mid-20s. And this has been around since the 1920s, and I just found out. I'm gonna just be grateful that I found out. PMR is based on the simple yet profound principle that physical relaxation can lead to mental and emotional calm. Get that massage. Get that foot rub. Who's there? What happened? Okay. Sounded like a robot broke into the house. The practice involves systematically tensing and relaxing different muscle groups throughout the body. Interesting. Typically starting with the feet and moving upwards towards the head. By intentionally creating and releasing tension, individuals learn to recognize and let go of the physical holdings that often accompany stress and trauma. Are you serious? All I have to do, let's try it. I know that I said to start with the feet. Okay, fine, I'll start with the feet. Let's see. Flex. Relax. Flex. I should probably not flex my face too. They said from the feet. Flex. Relax. Oh, I do feel more relaxed. Now I'm doing my knees. This actually feels nice. Just to flex and relax. Now let's do my thighs. That's more my butt. How do I flex my back? Oh, I just did it. Wait, my stomach goes first. I might as well show you guys my guns. Been working out for a few. Oh! Oh! And relax. Flex. Relax. Flex. Relax. Relax. Now my head. I think that was my neck. I felt a pinch from this to my head. I don't know how to flex my head. I don't want to like scrub on my face and get not scars, the English. You know, this, the more I look for the word I'm trying to say, the more it runs away from me. I gotta do this every day. Contract, release. Contract, release. I see my body just now. Okay, the benefits of PMR. Let's find out. Research has consistently shown that regular practice of PMR can offer a wide range of benefits for both physical and mental state. See, I'm already smiling a lot more. They're not wrong. And I only did it once. Imagine if I do it every day. Some of the key advantages include 1. Reduce muscle tension and pain. Gang, need that stat yesterday. By actively releasing tight, contracted muscles, PMR can help alleviate chronic pain conditions and promote overall physical discomfort. Physical comfort. My bad, not discomfort. Lower stress and anxiety. Oh, this is number 2. Number 2. Lowered stress and anxiety. Nice. Sign me up. PMR has been shown to reduce symptoms of anxiety and promote a greater sense of calm and relaxation. Number 3. Improve sleep quality. By promoting physical and mental relaxation, progressive muscle relaxation can be an effective tool for combating insomnia and enhancing sleep quality. And last but not least, no wait, not last. Number 4, increase body awareness. Through the process of systematically engaging with each muscle group, PMR can help individuals cultivate a deeper, more nuanced sense of body awareness and interoception. Amazing! And last but not least, number 5, enhance emotional regulation. You're telling me that just from contracting my body and releasing part by part, I can have better emotional regulation? Tell me more. I'm already in a such better mood, and I was so anxious to come on live today. This is why I didn't do my makeup or fix my hair or put on like an outfit that I thought was super appealing, that would make me look smart, because when I do that, I get way in over my head. I take 4 hours getting ready, and then I don't know, like I feel like a robot. But today I feel more loose, and like I've been engaging with you guys more, and I like that. I really do. And I hope that it helps you guys as much as it's helping me. Sorry. Am I supposed to be serious while talking about serious topics? I think not. That's not me. I gotta be friendly and cuddly, and this is an open space. Hug. Mm. By learning to release physical tension, individuals can also develop greater capacity for letting go of emotional and mental holdings, promoting promoting overall well-being and resilience. Gang, 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 gang. So I can't do the heart rate one yet until I get an Apple Watch. But I can do this one starting now. Okay, why should you even do it if everything we read before didn't convince you? Why include PMR in a somatic therapy workbook? Oh, there. This is what happens when I get ahead of myself. See? See? Maybe this book will help me not do that. They were saying why they would even include it. Okay, tell me. Not that you have to explain yourself, book, but I'll take it. Because you wrote it. And I love you. Alright. I'm in a good mood, guys. I'm in a good mood. Almost like I want to cry of happiness. Because I'm learning things that are going to help me heal. And us. And I just want the world to be a better place, bro. Because I have a deep-rooted belief that we're all connected to each other. And if you're in pain, I'm in pain. And if you're happy, I'm happy. And vice versa. So, if you want to change the world, start with the man in the mirror. Please don't copyright me. Some people on TikTok did say I look like Michael Jackson. I don't see it. Given its wide-ranging benefits and accessibility, you don't need to buy an Apple Watch. PMR is a natural fit for any somatic therapy workbook as a gentle, non-invasive practice that can be easily learned and applied. PMR offers a valuable entry point for those new to somatic work, as well as a reliable resource for more experienced practitioners. So even if you're super experienced, this is still a great technique. It's gonna be great forever. No wonder they started with this one. And also, now that they mentioned this, gentle and non-invasive is very important because everybody's scared to face their traumas. But if you just tell them, hey, I wait for you to let go of your trauma and your anxiety and have better control of your emotional health and be more relaxed and have better sleep and many more benefits, just contract your muscles starting from the feet to the head and contract and release a couple times a day. That's it. You don't have to think about what hurt you. You don't have to cry about what hurt you. You don't have to talk about what hurt you. You don't have to write about what hurt you. You just tense and release. And because that trauma is not just in your brain, it's in your body, releasing it from the body will take along any anxious thoughts along with it. It's a good technique for those who who aren't ready to speak about their traumas yet. It's great for people with PTSD or people with BPD who struggle more with these things. Did I change the angle? Because now it's bothering me. Ah. Okay, there. Wow. Okay. Moreover, PMR can serve as a powerful complement to other somatic practices such as breathwork, mindfulness, and embodied movement. By providing a structured, systematic approach to physical relaxation, PMR can help individuals establish a sense of safety and grounding in their bodies, which can then support deeper exploration and processing of emotional and psychological material. Wait a minute, I just realized something. Me personally, and I've seen other people do this, when we get upset, we tense up. And even if we in here get rid of what we were upset about, get over it, or just forget about it, or life goes on, the body, there's certain body parts that stay tense. So it makes sense why tensing and releasing would invite your body to release not just what you're doing in that moment, but traumas of the past as well. Because the trauma that's in your body right now, it may have started a long time ago in the past, but it's here now in the present. So by addressing your body now in the present, you're getting rid of trauma that has been there for a long time. Gang, 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 gang. Gang, 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 gang. Establish a sense of safety and grounding in your body, which can then support deeper exploration and processing of emotional and psychological material. So yeah, that's why they show you the body stuff first, because they're like, okay, get comfortable with your body. Well, get aware of your body. Get comfortable with your body. Ease up some of the tension in your body. And when most of that tension is gone, now we can open up to our brains. Including PMR in a somatic therapy workbook also honors the fact that different individuals may resonate with different practices and approaches. For some, the concrete step-by-step nature of PMR may feel more accessible and effective than more abstract or open-ended techniques. By offering a diverse range of tools and practices, we can create a more inclusive and personalized path towards embodied healing and growth. Thank you. But that's not freaking bias, bro. They know that some people prefer these techniques, heart rate, body, because they're scared of facing their traumas, and some people would like to just go head on in the trauma because they're not comfortable getting in touch with their body, and some people are uncomfortable with both, but comfortable enough to try them both at the same time. This is a book that will teach you everything that can help, so you can pick which one works the best for you. Not one is better than the other. There's no comparison here. All these tools are mighty efficient. They're all reliable. They all will help heal your trauma and your PTSD, just in different approaches. It's up to you which ones you want to use. If you want to try them all, if you want to do one for 3 days a week and another one for the other 2, and then another one for the rest, that's also fine. Love that. Love that for this book. Personalized path, because everybody's different. I hate books that be like, this is the way to get rid of depression. This is the way to get rid of anxiety. And it's just one approach. Well, maybe to the person you're targeting, but you can just title the book, this is the way to get rid of anxiety through PMR, through heart, whatever. But this workbook is including every single somatic therapy there is. Guys, if these videos, this series that I'm making don't convince you to get this book that is mighty cheap, I don't know what will. A book that's like less than $20, less than 15, I think, because of Black Friday, or I don't know if it's a regular price, but you can change your entire life. You can sleep better, have more control of your emotions, have better relations, less anxiety, less stress, less tension. Oh my. This is why I'm doing this series, because not everybody wants to read. So I'm reading to you guys. Oh, next we got diaphragmatic. I think I butchered that pronunciation. Diaphragmatic breathing, the foundation of embodied regulation. I've heard of this, and I still haven't figured out how to breathe like this. Hopefully, this book will teach me how. Diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing or abdominal breathing, is a simple yet profoundly effective technique that lies at the heart of many somatic therapy practices. By learning to breathe deeply and fully into the belly, individuals can access a powerful tool for self-regulation, stress reduction, and emotional balance. Emotional balance, and that's all I'm hearing. The diaphragm is a large dome-shaped muscle located at the base of the lungs. When we breathe deeply into the belly, the diaphragm contracts and flattens, allowing the lungs to expand fully and taking a greater volume of air. This type of breathing is often associated with a state of relaxation, calm, and groundedness. In contrast, in contrast to the shallow chest center breathing that often accompanies stress, anxiety, and fear. I breathe like that. I feel like most people breathe like that, but like, oh my god, I just did it. I get it now. A lot of people have tried to explain this to me, don't get me wrong, but the way this book is explained, it just makes sense in my brain. And also because in the past, people told me about breathing through the belly, but they never said that my chest will also open up wide. So I would try to breathe through the belly while keeping the chest flat, and that's not how it works. When you breathe with the diaphragm, it allows the chest to expand more than when you just breathe with your chest. And the more you know. Let's try it. Oh my god, that felt so good. I didn't want to stop. After the second breath, I felt my entire body calm down. And it's funny because I feel like I sound like the ocean. And when I used to do yoga with my old plug, he would do yoga with me and he would teach me how to breathe like this, but I didn't understand what he meant. Like, I was like, I'm doing it. He's like, no. But he didn't tell me, he didn't elaborate in a way that I could understand. Love him though. He tried to teach me. It just didn't work. But he led me to this day. And he would sound like the ocean when he would do it. Wow. The benefits of diaphragmatic breathing. Research has shown that regular practice of diaphragmatic breathing can offer a wide range of benefits for physical, mental, and emotional well-being. So this one is targeting all three at once. Breathing the right way can be the best thing. Some of the key advantages include 1. Reduce stress and anxiety. Deep belly breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the body's rest and digest response. By shifting the body into a state of relaxation, diaphragmatic breathing can help alleviate symptoms of stress, anxiety, and panic. Improved oxygenation and circulation. Number 2, improved oxygenation and circulation. By allowing for a fuller, more efficient exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, diaphragmatic breathing can improve overall oxygenation and circulation in the body and brain. I added that one, the brain part. Number 3, enhance emotional regulation. Got me there. Deep breathing has been shown to have a calming effect on the amygdala. If you have BPD, you need to do this because your amygdala is overdeveloped. Not in a good way. It could be in a good way, but right now you're crashing out, darling, and you need to address that. Because right now, like when you get BPD, from my understanding of YouTube videos and research, your amygdala overdevelops because of bad experiences, and it's always on hyper alert, looking for things to go wrong or things that are going wrong so that it can prevent getting hurt, right? And this technique can help calm the amygdala, because just because it's overexposed, overdeveloped, doesn't mean it has to be tweaking out. Because having an overdeveloped amygdala can make you very smart. You just have to learn, I wouldn't say control your emotions, but regulate them. The part of the brain associated with emotional reactivity. See, instead of reacting to everything emotionally, you'll be able to think rationally and act, even while feeling emotional. By regularly practicing diaphragmatic breathing, individuals can develop greater capacity for emotional balance and resilience. Number 4, increase body awareness. The act of breathing deeply into the belly can help individuals cultivate a greater sense of connection and attunement to their physical sensations and needs. Greater sense of connection and attunement to the physical sensations and needs. That's very important, because a lot of times people that like a BPD or PTSD or any trauma, like they disconnect from their body. They can't tell when they need a lot of things they need. Like, for example, if you're manic, you may go days without sleeping or eating or even drinking water. Speaking of which, if you're a normal person with a normal body, you drink water before you get thirsty, because your body tells you, I need water now. Because by the time you actually get thirsty, you're already dehydrated. And being hydrated is very important for dealing with trauma, because a lot of the problems and anxieties we have are based on dehydration, believe it or not. You gotta check out this book. It's called You're Not Sick, You're Just Thirsty. Crazy book. And number 5, improve digestion and elimination. It'll help me go to the bathroom. It'll help with constipation. Nice. The gentle massaging action of the diaphragm on the abdominal organs can help stimulate digestion, relieve constipation, and promote overall digestive health. Bro, the gut is like the second brain, but it's as important as the brain. Like, it's not that the gut is like lower than the brain. Like, if you have bad gut health, that's gonna affect your brain health, and it's gonna affect your, oh, thank you so much, I love you, and it's gonna affect your brain. I'm sorry that you couldn't make it to the beginning of this video, but like, I saved it, bro. I learned so many amazing things through this book. It's insane. Like, I came to the conclusion that I'm buying an Apple Watch so I can read my heart rate and know when I have to breathe properly. And also, just to sum it up, because you're here, I just read about how breathing through your belly, and this is something that people have told me, but I didn't understand before until I read it from this book. Breathing through your belly and letting your chest expand too, because I used to think that when you breathe through your belly, you're supposed to keep your chest in. No. When you do that, your entire body relaxes. And it has many benefits, like stimulating digestion and relieving constipation, like overall digestive health. And if you know, I hope you know, and if you don't know, you're about to know, the gut is the second brain, okay? Like, if you have irritable, whatever syndrome, whatever, if you have a problem with your intestines, bro, or your stomach, your brain is gonna be suffering because of it, and your mental health. And because of that, the rest of your body is gonna be anxious and tense, and it just causes so many problems. And like, simple, taking time to breathe properly once or twice a day can fix all that. It's insane to me. It's insane to me. Now it makes sense why every time I watch like a self-help YouTube video, they talk about breathing and how important it is and how water is so important. And it sounds basic. It sounds like, yeah, like that's gonna fix all my problems. It can. It can help with insomnia, emotional regulation, balance and resilience, better oxygenation to the body and brain, and circulation. And it can relieve stress, anxiety, and panic. And I tried it like while I was reading, and I immediately felt super chill. But yeah, basically I'm gonna be reading this book to you guys. I wanted to do it like every day, but I don't read it every day because I do so many things in one day. It's insane. But yeah, um, yeah. Okay, they're saying why include diaphragmatic breathing in a somatic therapy workbook? Why would they do that? Given its wide-ranging benefits and accessibility, you don't need any tools. Because there was this like thing, heart rate variability what is it called? Heart rate variability biofeedback, which is like monitoring your, you know how they, okay, sorry. I get nervous when somebody comes on here. You know how when you take a lie detector test, they're looking at your heart rate and your blood pressure and other things to see if you're lying. So those data from an Apple Watch or this other equipment, I forgot what it was or where it said it. Anyways, there's better medical equipment for this stuff, but there's more affordable things like an Apple Watch that can help track when you're anxious, when you're not breathing properly, when you're scared. Because like a lot of times people with trauma, since we're hyper aware to like negative things all the time, a lot of times we see something that's not a negative thing as a negative thing, and we see a negative thing as not a negative thing because we're so used to negative things and we're comfortable to negative situations that we see it as normal. But with a watch telling you, hey, why is your heart rate up? Because the body, bro, the body knows. The body keeps the score. It's a great book, by the way. The body can feel. Oh my god, I had goosebumps just now, just remembering an event where like my body was screaming at me to get out of somewhere, and my brain, I was gonna say mind and brain, I said brain. My brain was playing tricks on me, gaslighting me. Not because it wanted my downfall. In fact, a lot of the things that the brain does is to protect us. But like the brain, sometimes when it's reacting to trauma, instead of acting, it's reacting. It thinks that we should act in the same way as we did all those years ago. And it's like, nah, bro, we're adults now. We can defend ourselves. We can make our own choices. We can trust ourselves. Because just because when we were like 4, somebody tricked us and convinced us that it was our fault that they abused us, it doesn't mean that that's the case. But it's harder to train the brain. The brain doesn't like change, which is why I love somatic therapies, because it focuses on getting to the brain and to the psyche through the body. Super easy. Another thing that I mentioned earlier in the live was like this thing. I tried it, bro. Look, it's called progressive muscle relaxation. You know how the body keeps a score? When you have a traumatic experience, it gets stored in your muscles, and that's why you get all tight. I was literally recently in Thailand and they gave me a massage and they were like, why are you so sad? I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my god. Why are you so anxious? She kept asking me. Why? How could she know? My body. It was keeping attention. So a way to get rid of that tension in your body that's relating to anxiety, stress, PTSD, a very easy technique is to compress your muscles and loosen them. And loosen them. Start piece by piece. Feet, legs, torso, and up. And just doing that is gonna relax you because it's like your body is like tensing and releasing. And you're not, and even though, sorry if I'm rumbling, even though this trauma that is stored in your body happened in the past, is stored in your body in the present. Your body thinks it's still traumatized because it still has the trauma right now, you know? But by right now, you tightening your body and releasing. Tightening and releasing. Don't do your face, don't get like wrinkles. But like, you know, like doing this muscle, like, just that can relax, can help with emotional regulation, can help let go of trauma. Because at the same time you're contracting and releasing, whatever tightness in your back or in your hip, most women get it on their hips, will release, will leave your body. Without you having to like sit down and write about your feelings, cry in front of a therapist, talk about it. Like if you're not comfortable healing trauma in that way, that's what somatic therapy is for. It's very non-intrusive, very compassionate, and I love this book, bro. Like I almost cried halfway through this video, like happy cried, because I tried this techniques as I was talking about them, and they worked immediately. I got way happier. Like, I was anxious to even go on live and talk about this because I'm like, girl, what do you know? Because I read a lot. I read the encyclopedia when I was like 10, and I read the Bible like 3 times when I was 11, and I studied so many religions. Like, I love knowledge, but the more I learn, the more stupid I feel, if that makes any sense. I'm like, damn, I've been ignorant about this for so long. But we're all ignorant in some pages. So like, my brain has bullied me into not teaching you guys what I know because I don't know everything. But nobody knows everything. So if I'm learning things that have helped me heal in a non-intrusive way, because I got BPD and I tweak the fuck out, why not share it with you guys? So here I am, and yeah, giving its wide-ranging benefits and accessibility, diaphragmic breathing is an essential inclusion in any somatic therapy workbook as a foundational practice that can be easily learned and integrated into daily life, and you can do it without having to buy anything. Belly breathing offers a powerful tool for self-care, stress management, and emotional regulation. The most basic thing you can do has the most benefits, more than some meds a psychiatrist can give you. That was another like crazy thing that blowed my mind earlier in the life. Moreover, diaphragmatic breathing is a versatile practice that can be used in conjunction with many other somatic techniques, such as progressive muscle relaxation, what I just explained to you, mindfulness meditation. But you know, meditation is hard for some people. That's why the progressive muscle relaxation is really cool. Like, I loved it. And embodied movement. For those who are here now, embodied movement is when you allow your body to move how you want it to move. It might feel weird and embarrassing at first, but just like letting go. Your body will feel so much freedom of just doing this. And everybody's movement is different. Don't copy mine. Do what feels good to your body. Allowing your body to move like that as if you were a child will heal so many childhood wounds you don't even know, bro. You can't even imagine. By establishing a deep, calming breath as an anchor and resource, individuals can more easily navigate the challenges and intensities that may arise in the course of somatic exploration. Because we're starting with soft, calm, connecting with the body. First, acknowledging the body, connecting with your body, building a good relationship with the body, and then we're gonna go in the psyche. So it's gonna get you like comfortable in your own skin to then use that to dive in. And once you do that, feelings are gonna arise. For order to trauma to get out of your body, it has to go through you. So that is gonna hurt a little, but with somatic therapy, we're gonna make it so that we don't get traumatized in the process of getting de-traumatized. You know what I mean? Because me personally, I've gone to a lot of workshops and camps to get rid of my trauma, and those experiences were traumatizing. Like, there's so many people out here that don't know what the heck they're doing, and they're just like yelling at you in your face, excuses, you have to let it go. And it's like, oh my God, good God, where do you guys read this? Where? Cite your sources. It just didn't feel right. And now that I'm reading this book, I realize that those practices were not right. You have to be compassionate with yourself at all times. People that are hurt, traumatized, or broken deserve the most compassion of all. Not more trauma, not more screaming, not more beating. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Okay, including diaphragmatic breathing in a somatic therapy workbook also reflects an understanding of the central role that breath plays in our overall well-being and functioning. From a somatic perspective, the breath is seen not merely as a physiological process, but as a profound expression of our embodied state. A window into our deepest needs, fears, and desires. No, dude. I have to even cut their sentence in half to tell you this. You know, guys know, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps on my legs and on this arm. What the heck? Have you guys ever heard of DMT? I don't mean to talk about, I don't know. Oh, well, YouTube, you can talk about anything. DMT is a drug, but it's also something that your own pineal gland can create when you do certain types of breathing. I did it once, and I started feeling cold in my forehead. It's just breathing, it's no drug. There's people that recreate it in a lab for the people that don't want to do the breath work, but the breath work takes like 5 minutes to work. Why is everybody in this planet so against breath, including me? Until today, I'm changing that. But I did it, and then I felt cold in my spine, and the cold was going up my spine. And when it got to half my spine, I stopped because I got scared. Because if you do DMT, whether it's natural or lab, you can have 3 experiences. You can like literally relive your birth, like go all the way back to when you were born and remember that. You can have a really great experience that transforms you into the future, or you can have a really intense, traumatizing experience that's gonna like also teach you something, but it can be intense. And yeah, breathing is really powerful, bro. Breathing breathing can make you trip out. That's crazy. Like different types of breathing, but diaphragmatic breathing is not gonna make you trip out. It's just gonna help you increase body awareness, digestion, constipation, oxygenation, circulation, and reduce stress and anxiety. Who doesn't want that for free, for $0.99? By learning to consciously engage and regulate breath, we gain access to a powerful tool for self-awareness, self-expression, and self-transformation. We love that. We love that because we're not gonna get stuck into who we used to be or who we even are now. We're gonna be better. Not saying that you're not great now. You are enough just the way you are. There's no such thing as potential. There's just you free of trauma. You free of stress. You who you are now, free of anxiety, fear, constipation, insomnia, bad habits. Nothing's wrong with you. There's just things that are affecting you that we gotta get rid of. We don't need to change who you are. You're perfect. We just need to change how you feel. How much control you have over your life. Why? Who wouldn't want to have control over their life? Who wouldn't want to be able to not react in a crazy way when somebody tries them? And have control of the situation. Everybody wants control. Everybody wants power. But instead of trying to get power from somebody else, gain power of your own life. Wait. I forgot. I think I skipped over something. From a somatic perspective, the breath is seen not merely as physiological of our embodied state. A window into our deepest needs, fears, and desires. Okay. How much charge do... Let me plug in my phone. I think it's dying. Yay, okay, it's charging. How to use this book. By the way, I think I linked the book below. It's like $15 right now because of Black Friday. I wish I could be a vampire and just go like this and read it super quick. Introduction. The introduction provides an overview of somatic therapy, its benefits, and the power of embodiment. It also includes essential information on safety and self-care, ensuring that you can engage with the content in a manner that feels supportive and nurturing. We just read the introduction. Part 1. Foundations of Somatic Therapy. This is what we're going to talk about on the next live. In this section, you will learn about the fundamental concepts and principles that form the basis of somatic therapy. You will explore the mind-body connection, the role of the nervous system, and how trauma and stress affects the body. This section also includes exercises to help you develop body awareness and regulate your nervous system. It showed me like how to use this book and like the different chapters, And then there's this like random box and this thing called common terms in somatics to expand your understanding. And after that, we're ready to start on part 1. But I'm gonna read that next because I am starving, and we've been live for like an hour and a half. So I think that's long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. May this video help you as much as it's been helping me. I'm sorry for the yapping in between. I hope you guys don't mind. Peace, God and goddesses. And oh, remember to check out my podcast. Excuse me, Conscious Concubine is available here on YouTube, but it's also available everywhere.